Hi there, everyone. My God, I don't believe I'm going to go here. Um, this is going to be a reading for Aries, okay? And I've said on previous occasions that there are sometimes the messages that come through and downloads, and I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And I tell my spirit guides, why do you choose me to do this? Okay, can't you ask someone else to do this? Okay, because I don't want to do this, but it's like if you're not going to do this. I don't know. It's not like I'm scared of my spirit guides or God or source, whoever that's going to punish me if I don't do it. It's just I feel guided to do the message, but I'm also weary because I don't know how people are going to take this message. I don't know how long this is going to take. I don't know what is going to transpire from this message, but this is what came through. Okay. So, first of all, there's so much that came through. This is a huge download, firstly. The one you will see, I have the Bible here. And there's a reason why this is like a family Bible. This Bible has been in my family for a very long time. And I don't belong to any specific church anymore. I've decided to follow my own inner guidance and my own inner Christ consciousness. So there's no specific church denomination that I belong to, but I do believe in other realms. I do believe in spirit guides and spirits, and I do believe in ancestors and uh, uh, um, other dimensions and all these things, okay? And I also believe in other worlds and universes. So, that being said, I'm open-minded. I wouldn't say I believe, but I'm open-minded to the idea that these things exist. Let me rephrase that. I'm open-minded to the idea that these things exist. I don't want to say I believe in it, okay? Because believe is a very strong word. So, this Bible has been in my family for a very long time. In my, not family as in extended family, but my home family where I love my kids and me, etc. And I've always looked to the Bible for guidance, for inspiration in the New Testament, specifically in the New Testament, Matthew, Mark, and Luke, those three books, okay, I feel is relevant for people who want to follow Christ consciousness, okay? I also want to add, I'm going to put the Bible aside now. I also want to add, okay, I still read the Bible. I still go look up scriptures, etc. And I don't want to mislead people. I also always tell people, if you don't agree what I have to say, please, by all means, go do your own research and study up on your own things. And this is what I encourage people to do, okay? Don't take my word for it. You have every right. You have a brain of your own. You have to use it, okay? Because if you don't use your brain, that means you just a vegetable and you follow everybody else and what they are telling you to do. So, that being said, the other thing I also want to mention, it's very, 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 very dangerous in this day and age to follow just the teachings of one specific book. This is why there are places like universities and libraries where you can expand your knowledge and teach yourself, basically. So to just take everything you know from one specific book is dangerous. And if I'm going to make enemies regarding this, I'm sorry about this, okay? But I also have to mention this. Oh my God, sorry. Helicopters outside, okay? Um, I also have to mention this, that if you follow your guidance from one specific source, you 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 won't allow new things to expand your mind and to grow as an individual. Okay, the other thing I also want to mention is this post, I mean this, not post, not post, this reading um is specifically about mental slavery. Okay, and the movie Emancipation by Will Smith came up. I watched an interview with him where he spoke about this, and he said the reason why he chose this movie, he didn't want to do slavery movies, but this specific movie drew him in. And the reason why he decided to do it is it's almost like I can remember from the very beginning. He was also someone who read the book of Paulo Coelho, The Alchemist. And obviously this placed him on a journey where he decided to go on a journey of self-discovery, how the mind works, etc. and so forth. Okay, so this is what I want to talk about. When the Bible was written, okay, the Bible was written by individuals, not by Jesus himself, but by individuals after they didn't encounter Jesus, but maybe people that encountered him, and they made a book which they wrote, which is the Bible. I suggest you go do your own research regarding these things. Okay, I'm just making an analogy, reference point, something to that effect. Um, so what I'm trying to say is this: I've just realized, or not realized, I've asked the universe, I've asked my spirit guides, how am I going to articulate this so that people can understand? When I say you cannot just take your perspective or your views from one book, is when Jesus came and he came to teach people, there wasn't a Bible. The Bible didn't exist yet. Okay? When Jesus walked here on this plane, the Bible did not exist yet. So where did he get his teachings from? Okay? He didn't only get his teachings from, you have to understand, there are talks about him traveling the whole world. He was even in India. So he obviously accumulated a lot of knowledge, and he got his source of knowledge from a lot of books and sources, not only one specific book. It's very unwise, okay, to just source your information from one specific book when there are so many other things you could learn. I'm not telling people to discard their religion, to discard their beliefs. I'm asking you to expand it, okay? There is one specific preacher or pastor that I want to mention, Miles Monroe. He is someone that I would gladly listen to. And he's a pastor and he believes in God and he uses the Bible. But this man was a doctor. He was educated and he didn't only get his knowledge from the Bible. Okay? So I loved him and I loved his teachings and his way of thinking. Okay? So I suggest you expand your knowledge and not uh, um, only read the Bible. I don't know who this reading is for. So this is an Aries reading, okay? The other thing I also want to mention is this specific uh, uh, um, reading is going to be about mental slavery, okay? Which is a very heavy energy. And I also want to mention about the contradiction even in the Bible. And this is why I say it's dangerous to take your knowledge just from one book, because there in the Bible it even speaks of slavery. It says in there are contradictions in the Bible. In one regard, Paul says people should subject them to their masters in reverence, okay? And even to those that are perverse. I have an issue with the fact that the Bible would suggest something like this. But then in Timothy, he condemns people who enslaves others, okay? And people who are sexually immoral and abusers. So I'm asking myself, there's a lot of contradiction there in the Bible, and this is why I'm telling you, be discerning in what you take from the Bible, okay? And you should not only use the Bible as a source of information, because people that are not educated regarding these things might take up these things the wrong way and interpret it in a specific way. And now this person gains a lot of followers, and this person, like, you know, this is why I'm really, really weary to bring up text, Bible text, and stuff like that, because I don't want people to think that I'm going to do this, okay? Um, so this is why I'm telling you, don't only take the Bible. There are other books that you can also educate yourself about, because there's a lot of contradiction in the Bible. I've studied the Bible a lot, okay? And there's a lot of contradiction in the Bible, because there is a lot of people who, and the Bible has been changed over the years so many times, and the language has been changed. So how do you know that the current Bible that we know it contains the true information of God? How? Okay, you don't know that for certain. None of us do. So I feel your divine following to God, or your divine inner knowing of God, is something personal. It's like an inner compass. If we are extensions of the divine itself, if we are extensions of God and source itself, we don't need a book, okay? We don't need a book to guide us. We need our own inner compass. And I'm going to tell you why I'm saying this, okay? I'm going to tell you why I'm saying this. There is this, I want to mention this quote. There's this quote of Marcus Garvey where he says, people can fight for bodily slavery. In other words, the type of slavery that black people experienced when the physical body was enslaved, okay? But the biggest freedom that we need to strive for is mental freedom, because even Martin Luther King has a quote where he says, if you have the mental freedom, you can be able to handle the physical freedom. I mean, the physical slavery. Okay, you will be able to handle physical slavery if you free your mind. Do you understand where I'm going with this? So this is an Aries reading. Okay, I'm going to find these two quotes of Marcus Garvey and Martin Luther King, and then I'm going to post it here on my community section so that you can look at it yourself. So this reading is about mental freedom or mental slavery. Okay. The other thing that also came through for you, Aries, there is an eclipse in your sign. Okay, a lunar eclipse, and you need to be very vigilant regarding relationships and interactions you have with people. I don't know who I'm picking up here, but I strongly get the feeling that I'm picking up someone, and this is not me, okay? This reading is not for me. I strongly feel I'm picking up an energy of an individual who is in a position. This person is in the public eye, maybe on social media, they have a huge following. This person might be an Aries individual. I've picked this up before on a previous occasion. I don't know who this person is, but this person has a public platform. They are Aries individual, male, female. I strongly get the feeling this person is in IT. Okay. I don't know who this person is, but the universe is telling me to tell you. Okay. Create genuine connections with the people around you. You have built a wall between you and individuals who are trying to connect to you, okay? You are very defensive also. But this individual that I'm picking, this is a very specific reading. This individual that I'm picking up, this person is very intelligent. And they have the ability, the word oratory is coming to mind. This person has the ability to convince people with their words, their writing, their mouth. But you have to be discerning on how you express it. The universe wants you to be kind. The universe wants you to be kind when you express what you're feeling. You can express what you want. You can express your truth. Your truth might identify with other individuals, whoever you are. But you have to express it with kindness through your heart. Okay, using divine guidance, basically. Your higher self, your intuition. Okay. The other thing that also came through is, this is the exact words that came through the quote. It's a long quote of Marcus Garvey, but this specific verse in the quote came through. Your mind is your only ruler. Your mind is your only ruler and it is sovereign. Okay? I don't know who this is for. So I'm going to start this reading off. It's already 60 minutes. I'm going to make this reading short because it's already 60 minutes in. I don't know who I'm picking up here, but I strongly get the feeling that I'm picking up someone who is in this individual that I'm picking up is in some or other leadership capacity. People are looking up to them. The thing that's coming to mind, it's like prevalent, like social media. A person that has a social media platform and they're educating people on it, basically. I have no idea who I'm talking to you. Okay. So you have to be responsible in how you dish out information. The universe is telling you you have the knowledge, but you have to be responsible with it. You have to be responsible. You have to be kind. Okay? When you talk to people about whatever it is that you're going to talk to them about. I have no idea who I'm talking to you. Okay, so these eclipses is in lunar, as in lunar eclipses is in Libra and Aries. Okay, I think your first one is going to start on the 10th or the 14th of this month. I'm not sure. You can go look up, okay? You can go look up these things. So let's just see where this reading is going. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Pentacles. You will see here the trees on this Eight of Pentacles look really barren, like a dark road. There's dark clouds in the sky, but this road is paved with pentacles. It's like you needing to follow a trail of something, but it's not a trail of breadcrumbs. It's not a trail of breadcrumbs, basically. It's lined with coins. It could be knowledge, information, education, possibly you needing to educate yourself, learning. It could be an isolated path, okay? You could feel isolated as well. Who I'm talking to. I have no idea who I'm picking up here, okay? But this reading was very, and I mean, even the downloads, it was very specific. Eight of Pentacles. I have no idea who this is, but this person, oh my gosh, the cards just fell out. You need to, this also speaks of someone like working on something, and this person honing like a skill and working on something. The thing that's coming to mind is like these old Japanese artisans. Okay, Japan, I love Japan. I love the culture of Japan. And the reason is why, first of all, very disciplined. Um, According to me, okay. Very disciplined. And also the cultures, there's a lot of artisan culture in the country. Skill culture where people work with their hands and they craft this beautiful stuff and goed. I wanted to say goed stuff. Okay, so this is why I love it. So I don't know exactly what I'm picking up here, but I'm going to pick these two cards up that just fell here, but I'm going to leave it there for now. So you got the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and then Roots. Roots. This is the third card, Roots. Two of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. I don't know what this is, but something in my head just popped up, but like a message. I just heard it in my mind. Sacred and safe space with this Two of Pentacles, because these two Pentacles are, you will see here, these branches are like, it grows around these two Pentacles. It's almost like protected. It's a protective energy. Comes across as a protective energy. Yeah, with this Nine of Wands also. I think this is you. This is like this Two of Pentacles is you. I see this as someone very sturdy, studious, like firm, protected. I strongly get the feeling that I might be talking to an individual. This person is unsure of themselves, basically. It's like this individual that I'm picking up, they have a gift or something good inside of them, but they're unsure. Okay, they're unsure about this. But with these two cards, it's almost like I pick up an energy of, yeah, with this Roots as well. It's like divine protection. It's like the universe wants to tell you you're already stable. There's already some type of sense of stability. It's like, there's this tarot deck that I wanted to buy myself, but I decided not to do it and decided to opt for these. When I ordered the tarot deck, the deck's name was The Universe Has Your Back. This is exactly what the deck's name is, The Universe Has Your Back. And this is exactly the type of energy that I pick up here. This enclosed, yeah, safe space energy, this stable with this Roots. This Nine of Wands is a very defensive energy, but I see it as protection. Okay, like a fiery protection from the universe surrounding you. It could be people that you care about or people that believe in you. I have no idea what this is. Okay, so next two cards is the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. I don't know if you're hiding something. You're hiding something. With the Three of Swords here, I think it's pain. Something really extremely painful that you're hiding. Yeah, with this card. Wounds, guarded is what's coming up. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles, it's a Seven of Pentacles is somewhat that a hardworking person, a person that invested in a lot in something, but there is caution. I detect caution here. I don't know why I detect caution. Someone being cautious. But the type of caution is not being scared, as in you and Aries. Okay, you're not scared. This is not scared with the Three of Swords. More cautious and self-aware is what I'm picking up here with the Seven of Pentacles and Three of Swords. Cautious and self-aware, which is a good thing because I don't know exactly what this is that you're going to do. I already told you what I picked up. Oh, I wrote down here on my book here, the other part of Marcus Garvey's quote, others fight for bodily freedom, you should fight for your mind. Okay. And I told you about the text in the Bible and the contradictions there regarding slavery. Okay, so I have no idea who the hell this is that I'm picking up here. Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles and Page of Cups is the next two cards. I think this individual that I'm picking up has a lack of faith in something. I don't know if they have a lack of faith in source, in spirit, or in themselves. But this individual that I'm picking up is very gifted. This person is extremely, I want to say spiritually inclined, but this person is very gifted in or some other regard. I don't know what. But this person has a lack of faith in either their own gift themselves or something. I wouldn't get this message like this. Okay, this is insane. I don't know what the hell this is. So, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Cups. These are the two cards. It's like the universe wants to tell you with this here. You have a lack of faith, but this two cards indicates otherwise here. Ten of Pentacles is like the ultimate, okay? Ultimate abundance that you could get in the tarot. It's a top card. It's the number 10. And then there is this Page of Cups. So you're on the precipice here of something amazing. Something that could be monetary or possibly emotionally fulfilling. But you don't have faith. Either in yourself or you don't trust this dream that you have for some of you. Some of you have a dream, or some of you have this idea or something in your head that you want to do, but I'm trying to think of an example. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think of an example. At some stage, okay, I have no idea what I'm picking up here, but it's, you have to, I'm talking about, yeah, and I told you earlier about the slavery and stuff like this, and this is also what, this is also popping up into my head. At some stage, there was a time period where cigarettes and smoking was something normal, okay? It was something that was encouraged. There was ads. People were encouraged to buy cigarettes, etc. Okay. Years later on, people discovered the how unhealthy cigarettes are. People started to die of lung cancer, etc., and so forth. And we started to realize how unhealthy it really is. Then there are also other things that we can look back on, for instance, slavery and how wrong it was. Okay. And at one stage, even in the Bible, it says, yeah, I just spoke about earlier about the contradictions in the Bible. About, in one hand, Paul said it's okay, on the other hand, he doesn't condone it. It just indicates to me how contradictory we as humans are. Okay, and this is why it's so important to follow your inner compass and not only just one book, because books, after all, are written by human beings. They said God gave them the, maybe some people will reason, okay, God gave them a message and told them to write this book or whatever. Okay, I'm just making an example. But at the end of the day, like I said, like Marcus Garvey said, your your mind is sovereign, and this is something that you have to fight for, because the world and a lot of people around us are trying to mislead us and guide us into different directions, into their own specific agenda. Okay, I can even say that I'm doing this now. Okay, this is why I'm warning you in advance. This is just guidance. It's your responsibility to follow your own inner compass. This is why I say tarot is a guidance card. It's a tool. It's not law, as in there are the major arcana, which are the major things that we all have to go through, which is like written in stone. But it's guidance, it's divine guidance to tell you how to follow the path to make it less bumpier for you. Okay, so that we don't create unnecessary karma and situations for ourselves and avoid the pitfalls along the way of life. Because some of us come at the stage in our life where we say, okay, why did this happen to me? And okay, we tend to repeat stuff, and we don't understand why we in a repetitive cycle, why something continuously happens to us, why certain people act a certain way to us or react to us in a certain way. And then you have to start to stop and ask yourself, okay, did I say something, do something, or is there something in myself that I need to adjust? It doesn't necessarily mean it's that there's something bad in you. Okay, it could be just an example. People are mean to you, and you ask, okay, why are people mean to me? Okay, maybe the reason why people are mean to you, it's because they see that you're a kind person and you're like a pushover, basically, for lack of a better word. Okay, and you are the type of person that would give in easily and say yes easily. Okay, so I have no idea what this is for you. Okay, I'm just telling you and giving you examples. You got the Six of Pentacles, and then you have the Temperance, and then the last card is the Seven of Cups. You firstly have Six of Pentacles, and then you have the Temperance card, and then you have the Seven of Cups. So let's see what you have here. The Six of Pentacles today comes across as being reciprocal, also with the Temperance card, in balancing, being reciprocal. In other words, you and Aries, you're probably a very extremely intelligent Aries, and usually don't be boastful, don't be go on ego trips. We don't know everything. Okay, none of us don't know everything. I might I've always felt that it's very It's very simple to just stay humble. Stay in a position where you're open to learn, where people can, but be respectful also. Okay, temperance speaks of, in my opinion, of being respectful of other people's opinions, being respectful of the knowledge and the info that they're giving, but also staying true to yourself and staying in your own sovereign state, okay, in your mind, basically. So this is the last card, the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups today is just an indication to me. It's like you. Today the Seven of Cups comes across as information. It's like somebody I mentioned earlier in a previous reading that I recently received a lot of downloads, and I can't remember, did I say that? I can't remember, but anyway, it's like somebody, this individual that I'm speaking about is a very knowledgeable individual, and for whatever or other reason, this person, it could be a teacher that I'm talking to here. This person could be a teacher. And the universe is asking you to be discerning, yeah, with the Seven of Cups when you choose something. Okay, I'm going to draw last few cards here, oracle cards. The universe is asking you to reboot, because the universe wants you to go into some innovative direction with something. I have no idea what this is. I see this person that I'm talking to was in IT. Okay, so the universe wants you to go into an innovative direction with whatever this is that you're going to do. I have no idea what this is. Okay, let's just see. Wow, this is amazing. Ancestors, family, survival, death, and worship. Okay, this is the first card. Next card is Brigitte, Psychic Flame, Sacred Milk, Jewett, Magic. So, what am I picking up? Ancestors. Ancestors are talking to you, Aries. You need to listen. It's possibly family members that passed on that are talking to you through me, telling you that you need to go ahead with whatever this is that you need to do. With the survival, that you need to step out of a survival mode and step into this death energy that's coming up here with Scorpio. And what I mean is death is also transformation. Surrender to this is what I'm picking up. And the last word is worship. With this worship, it's like a sacred union that you have with the universe. I think you have a lot of inner resistance regarding something. Okay. I don't know why I picked that up. Inner resistance. Then you have the Brigade card. It says Psychic Flames. 333. This could be something that you see a lot. Sacred Milk and Jewett. I think the Sacred Milk speaks of sacred knowledge from the universe. Okay. Jewett Magic. I think whatever this is you have a lot of information, or you need to be responsible with this, and I have no idea what this is. I have no idea. It could be someone of my soul family that I'm picking up here. We're all connected at the end of the day, okay? So this could be someone that's facing something like this, okay? Where they're opening up to their own psychic abilities, and maybe they're a bit fearful and wary, and okay, so yeah, just ease yourself into these things, okay? And pray, stay prayed up, and interact with God. as often as possible, and open yourself up to a higher source in the form of God. Or I don't want you to open yourself up to any type of energy, okay? Don't open yourself up to any type of energy, because you need to be careful regarding these things. I'm just trying to give you guidance on what you surrender to, because we can work with our shadow at the end of the day, and it's okay to work with our shadow and integrate it, but you have to, yeah, with the temperance card, you have to balance everything in your life. The one cannot be more overbearing than the other. It has to balance each other out, okay? You should go watch that reading of Libra where I spoke about the human condition. The black experience is the human condition. You should go look at that reading, okay? And if you have a deeper vision and understanding of light and dark and the polar opposites of this world, and you go study up on these things, you will develop a greater knowledge of what I'm talking about. Anyway, it's your responsibility after all to do this. I cannot give you all the information in one reading. You have to be responsible enough to go study up on these things. I can go ask you to, here is this book that I read. I see if I can find the PDF. I don't know if you are very scholarly, because this is a huge book. I have the PDF. It's one of the first books that I read when I started on my enlightenment journey, or spiritual journey, if you can put it that way. Aquarius, it was written under a pseudonym by a woman. She was a historian and a scholar, and she was a doctor, and she studied theology and world religions all over the world for 20 years, and she wrote a book about this. And I've spoken about this on a previous occasion. This woman got death threats because of this book that she wrote. Okay, and the book's name is The Christ Conspiracy. And I'm going to post, I'm going to see if I can find the link. There's about more than 1,000 pages to read. It's a huge book. It's a lot. Okay, I told you she's a scholar. She studied for these things, so she knows what she's talking about. She died a long time ago, and she also got, like I said, death threats for informing people or educating them, for that matter. So this is it, Aries. I love you guys. Please take care, and God bless. Bye.